Alright, big shout out to my guys. They're actually here and they're ready. Legends. Honestly, legends. Bunny versus GuMiho. I turned on my lights. There's still some daylight, but not too much anymore. I also turned my Elgato lights a lot brighter, so I look a bit different, I guess. But a TVT main event once more. Two absolutely amazing Terran players that unfortunately did not make it to the Esports World Cup. That's starting in 11 days. So I decided to throw a couple buckies their way. 200 bucks for this best of 5, 150 for the winner, 50 for the loser. Should be fun. You guys know I'm a little bit biased because Bunny is my favorite Korean, so I'm always rooting for Bunny, but love this man as well. Such an impressive gamer. May the better man win.
Let's get it on. Round 1, fight.
In the top right side, was ready. 4 a.m. No problem. For this man, it is GuMiho. I think he's still representing SHUL, I believe it's called. An Indonesian esports org. I'm obviously not that familiar with them, but he's been tweeting about them and he seems happy with them, which makes me happy. In the bottom left side, this man was with Falcons and hopefully will still be with Falcons. It is our Korean Terran, Bunny. It's not the first TVT this year, BBB dude. I think Hackerist Top pointed it out earlier tonight. I've done quite a few TVTs in the BBB this year. More this year than I've done in the previous years combined. Just because we have so many Protoss players in all those open cups. And I know you guys like variety as much as I like variety. So why not make a couple TVTs happen? Is the plane in the top right animated? Does it get close to it? No, Zero. No, I asked Vicky to make me a little graphic. Vicky made it. That is a very cute idea. I do love that, mate. Imagine if it was like slowly getting closer. But then I feel like Vicky has to create 10,000 images. And I think that would be a little bit annoying for her. I like the idea though, mate. I should have came up with that. But right now, no. It's going to stay in the middle. It's just a flat image. So GuMiho has built a barracks close to the main base of Bunny. Hello, Verdi. One Rex at home, one Rex out. Bunny has not scouted a whole lot. He's gonna have to be very careful. A while ago, I casted a TVT on this map, and somebody proxied here. I pointed out that I would prefer the proxy to be here. Some girl pointed out that if you do that, then it's gonna be very obvious. You're gonna be, oh, Bunny, but no, Bunny's gonna lose the first Reaper. That's it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is a total disaster. Losing your first Reaper is one of the worst things that could happen when you're gonna get proxied. He will have a Reaper and a Hellion come out soon, but he doesn't win this fight, right? If GuMiho is feeling really confident. Oh, what? What? That's crazy. What? Okay, Bunny. Guys, did Bunny have a couple sojus tonight? What's happening? Isn't that really crazy? I guess he never expected to lose his first Reaper, but he's in so much trouble. We've had a couple of very long games today, but my boy Bunny is in all sorts of trouble here in game 1. Bunny said he was totally down to late night gaming. He said, I don't care, I always want to play. So, yeah, it can obviously be tough, man. GuMiho is so sharp, by the way. The whole position, microing the Reapers. Oh my god, GuMiho, you're so good. That's game over, guys. Oh, maybe not in the end. At least 2 Reapers go down, but it's almost game over. I think he's kind of dead. 4-1 out for my boy Bunny. This first game. I mean, if you get proxied, this has been the case since 2010. Obviously, these aggressive builds, they snowball like no tomorrow if, as a defender, you lose your first unit. And unfortunately for Bunny, he lost his first unit. He tried to come back with the low ground CC. Excellent grenades. GuMiho is playing as good as he would do at any other given moment. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, and Gumi takes the 1-0 lead. That was really clean by GuMiho, and just very unfortunate for Bunny. I can't even say that I think he played bad or anything. It's just you lose your first Reaper. You're like, you react a split second too late, and then it just snowballs. I've even seen Lino snowball with Reapers against Hearthstone. Reapers is a unit that's so quick and has so much micro potential that if you can show up with overwhelming amounts of Reapers, yeah, a worker pool is not going to save you. One unit coming out of the factory, like a Cyclone, is really tanky, can make the difference, but takes even longer. So then obviously Hellions are very fragile. The Lino Reapers. The Lino Reapers into the 7 Rex into the 11-minute medevac transition with Bio is a strategy that definitely does hit different. Very impressive first game by Gumi. I love Bunny's pick, by the way. Oliveira. Oliveira with the trophy. Alright, I felt like we were barely done introing the players and the game was over. Let's see if we can slow things down a little bit here in game 2 of the main event. But even if this is a very short series, guys, I'm not going to be too bothered. Because we're already 44 minutes past 9. We've had a fun night. We've had a lot of long games. Last week was obviously a little bit too short. It shouldn't be that short, but it can happen. Today has been the opposite.
Round 2, fight!
Bottom left side. It's one of the two Korean Terrans playing live in the middle of the night over in Seoul, South Korea. It is Bunny. Come on, Bunny. Top right side. We are looking at the main base of the Towel Terran. He's been around forever. He's won a GSL. Has won back-to-back home story cups. Was very sad that we didn't have him at the last one. I would have loved to see him try to defend his title for a 3rd time in a row. It's GuMiho. Even though I'm not sure if he would have been very down for it. I'm sure that in the past, when I ask people to play BBB, they often say no mirror. But I think almost every Terran right now prefers playing a TVT over a TVP. Thank you, by the way, to my man for Jimmy for the 55 months. The Carlos Sainz resub. And hello, Porty. How's my man Porty doing today on this fine Friday? Do you like tennis sport? Are you a man that would attend Wimbledon? Exciting weekend. Even though I don't know if tomorrow is going to be that exciting. At least a little bit, but you would indeed. Have you ever gone? Sunday is going to be sick. Even though I think Carlos is going to win. I'm a big Carlos fan. After that magical comeback in Roland Garros. I mean, Sinner is going to be shaking in his boots now. That's going to be really good. I feel like tennis is sometimes a bit similar to Starcraft, where if you have 2 or 3 players that are just incredibly freaking good, you're going to see them run into each other quite often. It's an incredibly high-skilled 1v1 game. It is going to have these generational talents that kind of stand above the rest. Am I following Tour de France? It's hard as a Dutch person not to follow any Tour de France. Because I'm not that into it, but for instance my dad is. So my dad will always talk to me about the Tour de France. I know, for instance, by the way, that HeroMarine likes the Tour. So if you want to talk about cycling, I think you can talk to HeroMarine about it. I know very little. I know Pogacar is always winning. I know Mathieu van der Poel is amazing, but not really in like the mountain stages that allow you to win the Tour. So maybe I'll watch like 1 or 2 stages if I have nothing to do, but I'm not a very big cycling fan. Yeah, the Reapers of Bunny in the main body. Can he get that? Oh, he gets the kill, but he loses one of his Reapers. Hellion comes out, cleans it up in the end. Oh, well, we got a scout. A little bit of lost mining time. Wasn't too bad, right? My man Andrew. I feel like I'm the only one who cheered for Federer over Nadal back in the day. I don't think so. I didn't follow tennis that much back then, mate, but I feel like everybody loves Federer. Federer is like the one that I would say it was the most popular of the 3. Because he plays the most beautiful, right? Where it's not so much about raw power and speed. It's just like so elegant and with so much class. But I don't think you were too alone in that. I feel like Federer had a lot of love. I'd say out of the 3, in general, Federer got the most love, then Nadal, and I think Djokovic the least. But then over time, people started appreciating Djokovic more and more. That's at least how I see it as a man who didn't follow tennis that much back then. But that is my impression. Roddy, hey mate, you're going to play in a tournament for $1 million poker tournament. Poggers! You're going to play in a tournament for... So you're playing a satellite. Is that what you're telling me? Let me know where and good luck, mate. Go get him. Let me know how it went. I'll be rooting for you. Guys, they are missing each other, which means that this could lead into another short game. Because Bonnie says, you know what, I want to attack. GuMiho says, you know what, I want to attack. These games lead into chaos. where most likely on both sides a lot of SCVs will fall. And then the big question is, who's gonna do it better? The repair is quite good. The repair is really good. So far, it's GuMiho who's doing it better. Now there is a tank as well. Does Bunny know about the tank? I think he saw it. Honestly, he's doing a great job in limiting the damage at home. I gotta say, guys, I'm really impressed how good this is still going for Bunny after he couldn't even kill that bunker. I kind of thought going for the bunker and not getting it, it was going to lead into a bit of a disaster, but in the end, actually quite good. 3 Marines are getting a few shots off. Kill actually at least a Marine of GuMiho. Now Bunny's obviously going to fly over his medevac, and he's going to look for the kill. He's coming in from 2 angles. Units coming in from the bottom left, units coming in from the top. GuMiho knows it, and he's like, let me get the F out of here. And it works. Djokovic always had the best serve, but unlike Roddick, could actually return. I mean, right now America has another serve machine, no? Ben Shelton seems to be an absolute animal when it comes to serving, but struggling a little bit in the rallies. I like him though. I find him a kind of cool kid. I'll be rooting for him. I hope he makes progress as a player and can become a little bit more complete. But overall, I like him. I think Tennis has a lot of really cool personalities to follow and root for. There was a Netflix documentary as well about a bunch of tennis players. If you guys are into it. I think it was like Breakpoint or something. I don't know what it was called, but I watched it a while ago. It was kind of fun. A lot of focus on Nick Kyrgios. Wasn't there a rumor in the past about that one guy who served so hard that they had to change the net more often than usual? I don't know about it, but I believe you. I mean, the speed that these guys serve at is just insane. But that's why, to go back to my point of earlier tonight, I sometimes think that women's tennis is more fun to watch. Because it's a little bit less about who serves like an absolute freaking rocket and like less aces, less serve into bad return into point over and slightly more rallies. But it is obviously impressive what the guys do. Not too familiar, by the way, with him, Fokor, but if he plays next time and I can watch, I'll watch. We do have an armory going down in the top right side for GuMiho, but obviously eBay's already working on 1-1. So we had a Cyclone opener. We've got triple Raven on both sides here in the main event, where the winner gets 150 bucks, the loser gets 50. Bonnie overall in a good spot. Incredibly impressed by how Bonnie handled that early game I attack you attack me situation. I thought it was going to be worse. USA needs to have a prominent tennis player. They've got quite a few good ones. They just don't have a top one. I mean, Taylor Fritz making semi-finals, and I'd say he put up a good fight today against Carlos. It wasn't ultra one-sided. I think there is good talent in America. And I'm sure it will come. And obviously when it comes to ladies tennis, women's tennis, America has been dominating for a while. Maybe right now a little bit less, but still have a lot of very, very good players. TVT is such nervousness. To me, TVT is very hit or miss. But as long as the games don't end with that first Raven attack where we drop matrices, auto turrets, and it's just like that, it's all over. It's like, I kind of like the match. Has a lot of potential. And yeah, sometimes it's a little derpy and it can be very extreme in the early game, but which mirror isn't? PvP is also incredibly extreme these days. In a weird way, you could say that ZVZ is the most stable one, but then the players will do whatever they can to make it not stable and never tack up and just go for the latest hatchery all-ins of all time. Mirrors in RTS, guys. It's a special breed, but as long as there's not an overwhelming amount of them, it's kind of fun. The most entertaining tennis player America ever produced was John McEnroe. McEnroe is the one who said, "You cannot be serious," right? In his defense, that serve was easily in. I've seen that clip. You cannot, please. That was good. Bunny is a little bit behind in the upgrades, and since GuMiho is such an experienced TVT, Sly Fox, veteran, whatever, I am a little bit worried that he might force a fight upon Bunny right when he's got his 2-2 upgrades and Bunny is still working with 1-1. And then I'm a tiny bit concerned for Bunny. Overall, I think Bunny has played a very sexy game, a good game, but I am worried about this window. This is not like a 5 or a 10-second window, guys. It's quite a bit more. And Gumi, I think, is really good in forcing something to happen. One Marine, one very brave Marine, straight out of Black Hawk Down. Sees 5 medevacs fly in. Bunny has Vikings and a Cyclone. It's not everything, but he had time to react. Here come the SCVs. Bunny, we still need to get on top of the units. Has a couple of tanks here as well. This is that 2-2 window, though, for GuMiho. Where GuMiho has 2-2, Bunny has 1-1. Bunny's defense seems pretty freaking good. Yes, he lost 14 SCVs, but you can't be unhappy with that. He's gonna get each and every single medevac as well. That was a drop that my boy Cuckoo would be proud of. Revealed halfway across the map, and we still went for it, baby. Someone whip out that Cuckoo screenshot of dropping into 17 turrets. That's really good for Bunny. Wow, and GuMiho lost all the Ravens as well on the left side here, guys. I obviously was focused on the drop in the main, so I missed that one. I don't have a assistant here that can do picture-in-picture observing. So GuMiho is in all sorts of trouble. May just be dead. How on earth are we gonna kill a guy with 3 Ravens when we've got no Ravens, we got no Vikings, we got no Liberators? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Bunny strikes back. Oh, well, let's go back quickly so I can show you guys what happened to the Ravens. Because I was obviously... I gotta say, when you're revealed here, to still just go for it, definitely a play. Oh man, GuMiho was so focused on his drop that he did not think that Bunny had that much here, but Bunny had so freaking much. Big mistakes by Gumi, not really utilizing the Ravens. Well done though. Good play by Bunny, and we're all tied up. Today is a day where we did not have a single 3-0. I matchmaked 4 best of 5s. And not a single one of them and a 3-0. I'd almost say it's been a while, because you guys know Roddy is washed. We got a promotion within Basilisk. We're spending too much money on other things right now. I'm losing my magic touch to the scene. But today, we're fighting back. It's been a good night of the Big Brain Bouts. Not a single 3-0. Perhaps the old man still has it.
Round 3. Fight.
Too much money on Jellycats. I still haven't showed you guys the Milkshake Jellycat video. I will show it. Bully, if you're still here, you have to see it. After this best of 5, I'm going to show you guys the Milkshake video. Because that's a banger. Top right side of Ultra Love. We are looking at the main base of our Korean Terran. Oh my god, are we both proxying? No way. What? I guess that's what I get right when I ask some Koreans to play a TVT in the middle of the night for 200 bucks. Oh my god. Top right side, sending out the boys. It's Bunny. Bottom left side, sending out the boys. It's GuMiho. Oh my goodness. I love it. And they're both going 2 Rex as well. It's not even 1 Rex at home. Well, my hot take here is that a lot of SCVs are going to die. That's my hot take. Oh, this is so random. Who does it better? Yeah. I mean, I think honestly just the best play, right, is just kill SCVs. I think going home is always a losing play, because then you're rallying into the reinforcements of your opponent. They're gonna have more Reapers. You just lose. So I think this is gonna be all out. This is so funny as well. Shall we follow somebody's camera? Whose camera are we gonna follow? Oh, what? What? Oh, yeah. Bunny is going for Marauders, maybe? Oh my god. Bunny is going for Marauders in the main base of GuMiho. And GuMiho... But this favors Gumi though, right? Yeah. I mean, Reaper's kill SCV is so quick. Oh no. I mean, it is goated play if it would have worked, if it was a normal opening, but... I am afraid that Bunny is in so much freaking trouble here. Because Reapers kill SCV so quick. GuMiho has now hopped into the main base. Like, wait a minute, what? Wait, what? Nothing? I don't know what you do here if you're bunny, guys. Oh, that's unfortunate. First Marauder is gonna get some shots off, but SCVs are good against Marauders. And that is good positioning, obviously. SCVs can be good against Marauders, maybe not quite over here. Alright, GuMiho says, I don't care, I'm gonna go for it anyway. Is there a way to swap them around? No. Reaper's a skill. That's 3 Marauders now. Is there a world, guys? Is there a world? So Bonnie decided not to fight at all. He's just gonna mine maximum amount of resources. GuMiho has completely evacuated. 4 Reapers. 6 Reapers. Does he have money for more? He has supply block. No anti-air. He's gonna build 1 marine. I mean, Bonnie does have a lot of army supply. Concussive shells. GuMiho is gonna build bunkers. Block it with your CC. All right, lend your CC. I'll say. Oh wait, he. All right. Here are the Reapers of Gumi. They're ready to spam some grenades. Needs to be careful though. Concussive shells is good. That's a 1-for-1 trade. That's obviously not quite what Bunny is looking for, but at least it's something. Oh, poor Bunny. Yeah, Bunny sees the bunkers. Bunny sees the bunkers and knows that his 1 marine is obviously never gonna gun down the orbital. It's us with the angry emoji. I love the idea, but very unfortunate moment to go for it. Oh well. GuMiho gets the 2-1 lead. Proxy 2-Rex Reaper turns out to be a little better than Proxy 2-Rex Marauder. It's alright. Bonnie has won the only stable game we've had so far between these guys. So does not have to be over yet. Can we go to distance one more time? We had a 3-1, a 3-2, a 3-1. Can we go to distance in our main event? BBB number 98. If Uthermal's still here, by the way, guys. I had dinner with Uthermal last week. I said I'll take care of the food, but I do want you to play in the BBB. What do you guys think Uthermal should play? Maybe you guys can give me some great ideas for more. Who is a fantastic opponent for Uthermal in the Big Brain Bouts? Someone he hasn't played yet. He said he'd be down, by the way, so we're not putting him on the spot here.
Round 4. Fight.
He already played Chem. He played Chem and he beat Chem and he stopped the win streak of Chem. So yes, Chem is not an option. Yeah, GG Machine is turning 16. How would you feel about some TVZ against a 16-year-old hotshot? I like that one. I don't know. That's would GG Machine like it though? Uthermal was a bit of a beast at the Home Story Cup. Top left side, guys, of Pyland. We're looking at the main base of my favorite Korean. He's always been. He's a great player, but he's a fantastic human. It is Bunny. Honestly, I think GG Machine be kind of fun. It'd be very fun for GG Machine as well, I think. Because playing in the Big Brain Bouts is obviously nice for a 16-year-old kid. It's guaranteed prize money. But then also playing against the big name in the scene, like Uthermal, makes it extra fun. GG Machine won Nikarakt and Young Yakov yesterday. Whoa! That kid got hands. Alright. Honestly, that might just be the winning suggestion immediately. I like it. Bottom right side, guys, of Pyland. We are looking at the main base of our Korean Terran, representing S8UL on the Indonesian esports org. It's GuMiho. Random versus pick. No. Definitely not. That's not a winning suggestion. We need Maru for the BBB. You know, mate, there was one day where I thought that I could get Maru in the BBB. And that's when the Koreans from Vitality were over in France and waiting until Home Story Cup would come around. And they were just piss chilling. So I was like, oh my god, this is it. So I'm like DMing them like crazy. I'm DMing Olivia. I'm DMing Crank. I was like, the boys! Need the boys! Unfortunately, they already had plans for the Friday. And they said, we appreciate the invite, but sorry, can't do it. I was like, ah. I mean, Bunny and GuMiho are absolute warriors, but I think if I ask Maru to play a series at 4 a.m., he's gonna hit me with a question mark and block me immediately. Which honestly is completely understandable. I would do the same thing to him if he would ask me, except for the fact that he's Maru and I wouldn't, but to anybody else I would. Bunny here, the Reaper has gone adventurous immediately to the other side of the map, snipes the SCV, delays the CC a little bit, now sees double Reaper. That's a pretty clean start for Bunny now, as long as we don't lose this Reaper. I like it. Young Yakov also needs to play. Ooh, I've got a great idea. Well, kind of a fun idea. I don't know if it's a great idea. See if I can make it work. Next Friday obviously needs to be a fun one, because that's basically our second to last stream before we go to Saudi. So next Friday needs to be a banger. And a banger it shall be. And obviously number 99 is also kind of a special number. Maru has a legitimate claim to be the greatest ST player of all time. I mean, can you really be? If you've never proven that you can do it on a cold and rainy night in Zuidland on a Friday evening, I don't know if you can be the GOAT. Serral's done it. Clem's done it. Reynor's done it. MaxPax done it. Really nice micro, by the way, by GuMiho. But unfortunately for him, I don't think he's quite getting in the end. Oh, that's a sick Hellion snipe. Man, he shoots with sharp. These boys don't misclick. But Bunny's still in a really good spot after delaying that CC a little bit early on, and with obviously these two builds going up against each other, a 6-7 SCV lead on the side of the man who should still be representing Falcons. Even Pi has done it. I mean, Pi played twice in the Big Brain Bouts, or just once? He got absolutely blasted by Zombie Grub into like another dimension. There's no other way to put it. And then did he get his revenge? 3 times. Okay. Jeez Louise. Roddy bias. 3 times. And yet he complains that I'm not good to him. Bunker is doing a good job here for Bunny to at least absorb some tank shots by some time. Oh, I love that. Moving all the units in the dead zone. GuMiho tried to drop one Marine because those units were so incredibly low on HP that he's like, well, maybe I can drop the guy with the golden gun. And he one-shots everybody.
One shot. One kill.
But he didn't. Maru won the most recent premiere. That is true. Maru cooked in Dallas. But I think he was very happy with the bracket and the way that the tournament played out. It's obviously great for Maru to win an event before EWC. Getting the chip off his back. I think Bunny will be able to get the cleanup here as well. Drop another turret. We should be able to get the final Marines. There is a little... That's a very little drop. The 2 Marine drop. Is it Wing and then Pi? Being dropped into the main base of Bunny. They're not getting much done. I've seen this before. Oh. Not a very good drop. He got kind of lucky. And to win a Starcraft event is always incredibly impressive, so I never want to diminish somebody's achievement by saying they got lucky. But the bracket for Maru worked out well. It's a good bracket for him. He played people that he performs well against. By the way, this is it almost feels like I'm watching a TVP of GuMiho, where GuMiho basically starts rallying units to the other side of the map at like minute 3 to minute 4. And then he just keeps on attacking, right? He keeps on attacking and keeps on attacking. Unfortunately for him, he's not playing against the Brothers, he's playing against the Terran. That has done a stunning job so far in deflecting everything. Bunny splits the... Oh, that's unfortunate for Bunny. Okay. Bunny did an absolutely stunning job defensively. This attack, maybe we got a tiny bit carried away. GuMiho saves his tank. Still, I think overall should be fine for Bunny, right? He has a massive lead on the third, or a decent lead. Orbital is already done. This orbital just starting. Yeah. Maybe Bunny got a tiny bit excited there. He's like, you know what? I've done so good defensively. This has been my game, baby. I've been slapping every single attack around. He's deflecting bullets like Neo in the Matrix. Maybe thought he could almost end it there. That was not quite the case, but I think Bunny's still in an alright spot. Throws down the scan, sees the factory, sees Macfield probably on the way as well, even though he doesn't see that. But can assume it. But Clem plays Serral, it's non-stop aggression. He isn't just looking to go split map against him. I think we've got a very exciting end of July to look forward to. Whether it's Serral against Clem, Serral against Classic, Serral against Hero, Reynor against those guys. It's Esports World Cup is going to feel really, really magical. Especially with the 15-year history that we've had and the uncertainty about the future. It's going to be a very exciting week. Anti-army missile gets dropped, but it's the last act, the final act of that Raven. Maybe we can land Vikings? Can we land Vikings, Bunny? Do we want to do that? We're going to do that! Bunny says, F you, GuMiho, I am not going to let you contain me. He's eating some really big shots, but overall, that's really good by Bunny now. There's a little... Oh, the Raven is going to get chased. Look at that auto turret, guys. That auto turret has so much potential. In the end, somehow kills nothing. That's not what I was expecting. Can 4 healthy Vikings win this fight? GuMiho throws on the scan. Target fight super important. He has so many. Oh, that's good by Bunny. That's really good. And he's got extra units coming up. Wow. Well done, Bunny. Well done. No overkill. Barely any overkill, at least. Jane. Is that my Jane? Hello, Jane. Jane, little do you know, I've been talking about you over the last few days in this household. Because how familiar are you with the Jellycat experience? Vicky really wants one of the Jellycats that you can only get if you got through the Jellycat experience. Does he ask it? You not heard of it? Alright. It's okay. It's very silly. It's crazy silly. Does he ask if I know any people in New York? And I said, I know Jane. But I was like, I don't know if I can ask Jane to do this. It is a bizarre experience. Yeah. I mean, Jane might love it. She might be standing in line soon. Who knows? Imagine a world, Jane, where you stand in line for 90 minutes to watch an adult cook a plushie in front of you. But then not actually cook, but pretending they're cooking it. And then they serve the food plushie to you after a whole speech. That is the Jellycat experience. Near Rockefeller Center. I have a video that I'm going to show after this best of 5. And yes, the world has gone a little bit crazy. Oh, it's like Disney on steroids with happiness. So yeah, I was like, well, I know Jane, but I don't know if I can ask her to do this. There is business in it, though. They're very popular. People are selling them on eBay for a lot more. Marines and Marauders get a cancel on one of the bases that was being built on location. GuMiho loses 1 tank. GuMiho has control of the skies, right? Yeah, 7 Vikings against 3. Will he have enough tanks? Oh, he's gonna land the Vikings, but Bunny has a few bio units showing up. I don't think that GuMiho quite expected it, and at the same time, Bunny has pounced on the third. There isn't much left, but it's still getting a tank. It's getting a couple of SCVs. I mean, GuMiho is just trying to hang in there, right? As a Mech King Terran. He is sieging to survive. Netflix should make a documentary. Trying to make it as a Mech King Terran. Are we gonna get a 5th and final game tonight? Oh. Can we? Or can we not? It's called Tau or Fao? Fao. F-A-O. All the Jellycats are there. And that's where you can get the very special Jellycats. That you can only get if you go through the Jellycat experience. Which, let me tell you, is an experience. Got a double drop. A double drop in the main base of GuMiho. Yeah, it's booked out for months, I know. People are crazy. Grown-ups standing in line to see fake waffles being cooked. You have to reserve months in advance. Nice defense over here by GuMiho. Bunny at the same time feels there's an opening here. One Marauder was leading the charge. The second Marauder leading the charge. Great micro by Bunny to make sure that these tanks do not splash all over his bio. Yes. I feel like Bunny almost has him. But then you look at the supply and you're like, he really does it. Oh my god, that's a fully loaded medevac. with like 1 HP and somehow every single unit gets unloaded. This is crazy old school TVT. Brings me back to Deja Innovation as we are boosting medevacs forward, dropping hellbats all over the bio. Does Gumi hold? Can he hold? Man, there's so much happening. Bunny is sending it. You wouldn't think that it's 4 AM for these gamers. This is really giving me some Heart of the Swarm flashbacks over here. Speaking of Teja, he's been playing in SC even. Hello, Romeo. What is it? When people just say ruddy and nothing, I'm like, ugh, what? What is it, Romeo? What did I do? Am I in trouble? It's like my mom calls me. Kevin. Who calls me Kevin? Ruddy spotted. What is the blue thing at 3 o'clock? That should be a barracks. And it is a barracks. Most of the time when they play mech, they don't need the barracks, so they just kind of use it as a scout. It's like a really, 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 I don't want to say fat observer, but you know what I mean. Ah, that's a Cuckoo drop! Oh my god, Cuckoo would be so proud of this. Cuckoo was like, I knew I was ahead of the meta. GuMiho is going to boost over his helpers as well. It does seem like Bunny has been able to unload a lot. What a sick play by Bunny. I cannot believe it. Into 5 turrets, and there were Vikings nearby as well, but Bunny kind of pulls it off. GuMiho with now the uncomfortable mech defense in the main. What a game, man. This is really fun stuff. Bunny just keeps on sending it. Tanks on the high ground now for Gumi. He doesn't want to stand in range of that. Dave just went live at a Teja Showmatch for Evo, as you were mentioning him. Yeah, that's crazy coincidence. GuMiho with a small miss rally. I mean, based on the action of this game, you would think that Bunny is like 50 or 60 supply ahead, right? Trying to end it. If you're GuMiho, doesn't it feel like this? Where you're like, oh man, this guy's got the entire map. And he's just rallying everything. He's probably like sitting there with 197 supply, money in the bank. But it's like, they're even in supply. Bunny's gonna get the orbital. GuMiho landed it. Maybe thought Bunny moved away, but he didn't. Yeah, Roddy, if I or others want to sponsor one of those low MMR events tournaments, how would we go about that? Honestly, mate, just discuss it in the Discord. Either my Discord or any other Discord where you feel like there's a good community. And just say like, hey, I have $100 or $200 that I want to give away. And I want to run a fair and honest low MMR tournament. And then there are plenty of lovely people that will help you. A lot of people in Starcraft have a lot of time and a lot of passion. They just don't have money. So if you sync up with them, they will make sure that you get exactly what you're asking for and make sure it's fair. And if you need any help, like obviously I can do it too, but I'm sure others can do as well. This is a questionable one by Bunny, no? Maybe going, okay, the supplies look promising. Maybe after killing that orbital, he is just allowed to be a little bit more reckless. The Marauders keep on surviving. Nice pickup by Gumi. This really, this brings me back. Honestly, I'm getting a bit of a smile on my face. One of the most fun TVTs I've seen in a while. 16 minutes. Bio against mech. Oh, this time you can do it. This time you cannot do it. Good Viking positioning. Now it's GuMiho who's going to boost all the medevacs forward. But Bunny's got extra units coming in. What is happening over here? We're gaming. It is 5 AM over in Seoul, South Korea. But Bunny and GuMiho are not holding back. It's amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing stuff. You got money but not a lot of time. I'm the opposite. No, we can absolutely make it happen. I'm already going to do another community tournament this Monday. We'll do 4,500 to 5,300 or 5,400, whatever. Just make sure that we have fun and honest video gamers in the mix. And then after the Esports World Cup, we can obviously always do more community stuff. I gave you all the shoutouts, by the way, live on end. Anybody who was here last Monday is my witness. You can watch the VOD as well. Your contribution was not forgotten. Oh my god, he keeps on doing it. Boy, it's crazy. Matter of fact, did get sniped though with some cargo inside of it. What's the MMR cutoff for the one upcoming Monday? It's 4-5 until 5-4, 5-3, something like that. Maybe 5-5, but I think 4-5 to 5, like 5-5 is really high these days, and 4-5 is then kind of low. I want it to be fun, close, and competitive. We'll see. We'll find a nice list of games. I think we already have A lot of gamers. And by the way, I didn't tell you guys this yet. I didn't even know about this. But upcoming Monday, apparently Magneth is planning on being here. In Zuidland, in my house. He's like, yeah, let's cast it together. I was like, well, my setup is terrible for that. But obviously you're always welcome. So Magneth will be here casting his boys. It's gonna be fun. Maybe we can do a 3K version, Powder Sky. After Esports World Cup, I should have some time. If you guys want to do something for the 3K players, like 2800 to 3500, we can do that too. Bunny snipes the planetary in the bottom left side. Thanks Hellbats and Vikings. I feel like Bunny has it though, right? As long as he doesn't take the worst fight ever. Is this a lip? Oh, that lip has potential. I would lose 20... What? Oh, what? I'm done. Sorry guys, I cannot do this anymore. This lip had potential. I have no idea what just happened over there. I want to walk away, but I can't walk away because Bunny is attacking GuMiho. GuMiho is attacking Bunny with everything that he has on the other side of the map. The Liberator died. No potential at all. Hellbat drops. Has potential. Has potential. GuMiho, I know we're fighting. Okay, well, that's got some potential. But man, this is getting a tiny bit close now. Is this getting scary? Is this getting scary? I don't want to say it's getting scary because I feel like it shouldn't be scary. Oh, that's a lot of tanks. Oh my, that's so many tanks, Bunny. I don't know about this, mate. Bunny! Bunny! No! Oh my god, Bunny, what are we doing? Okay, he's got extra units coming in from the bottom, but those get blasted as well. What the fuck is happening over here? Did our boy just throw? He played a stunning 19-20 minute game on Pylon. But we just sieged upper ramp into 17 siege tanks. Ay, 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 ay. And it's seconds before 3-3 has GuMiho done it. What a game. That is absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe it. It is illegal for GuMiho to win this game. I can't believe that we just did that. He thought he saw 2 tanks, 3 tanks. Okay, then he saw 5, then he saw 6, then he saw too many, and then everything was dead. I can't believe it. What a win for GuMiho, down to 6 SCVs. 6 against 9, but he's done it. It's insane. Oh, Bunny. Bunny played an absolutely fantastic game for the longest time. It was one of the most entertaining TVTs that I've seen in forever. As he hits us with the poop emoji. GuMiho wins the Big Brain Bouts main event number 98. Walks away with 150 buckies. Bunny will still get 50. Oh, Bunny. Hey, stim too far. He threw down the scan. He sees 3 things. He actually scanned twice, no? He scanned twice, and he's like, you know what? F it. Maybe he thought these units would show up just like a little bit quicker. Or maybe he thought that these Hellbats wouldn't show up. I don't know. But that was rough. That was rough. Oh. What a game, though. Honestly, insane. Except for that Liberator. I don't know what the hell that was. That Liberator had potential. Wow. Congrats to Gumi, the man who just seems to have a never-ending passion. No matter what happens, GuMiho never runs out of passion for playing this game. I will send the guys both a big thank you, of course, on Discord. GuMiho gets 150 bucks, Bunny gets 50. I'll let them know that I appreciate them playing at this hour.